Okay, guys, it's day 1 of the Only Awesome experiment. All right, so for the first day, what this day is going to be about on the challenge that I'm going to help you with is to figure out where you're at with doing that right now and what's keeping you from thinking better thoughts, thoughts you actually want to be thinking, and saying things that you actually want to be saying. Okay, so I have 5 worksheets for you, and no one's gonna grade them. I'm not gonna ask you if you got them done. This is just to help you get started. Okay, so this first worksheet, you're just going to fill out the prompts. This will help you figure out the thoughts that you're having that you would like to change and the words that you're saying that you would like to change. And what I don't want you to do is feel a bunch of shame, because we all do this. I want you to just get some information, and then you're going to know exactly how you want to change your words and change your thoughts. Okay, so the second worksheet is about starting to really think about what it might be like to have thoughts and words come out of your mouth that come from a place of awe. So it's got those 6 attributes mentioned that are in awe, which are presence, curiosity, wonder, humility, gratitude, and non-attachment. So presence just means being in this moment and not putting yourself in the future or in the past, either worry or regret. Okay, you're just in this moment. Being curious, so that's the next one, kind of observing it, going, I wonder what's going on here. Just thinking, I don't know everything that's going on here right now, and I'm just going to be curious and just kind of be an unemotional observer. Wonder, that's really my favorite part of awe, and that's being like a child, like you're seeing something for the first time and seeing the magic and the wonder in it. And just know that I'm going to be making videos all throughout this 30 days that will really go in deep with all of these things specifically. Wonder is one of my favorites, and I can't wait to share some of my strategies and techniques with you. Humility is important, because when we start thinking we already know everything and we're right about everything, that's when we start having negative thoughts and negative feelings. When we have humility and we think, maybe I don't know everything about this, so maybe there's some more things I have to learn. Maybe I can even learn from others. Maybe they're right. Sometimes we have to think, maybe they're right. Maybe I'm wrong. Gratitude, of course, is, as we all know, it's one of the best ways to get yourself in a really high state of living. Just being grateful for everything around you, and that requires us noticing things. That's part of wonder and presence and all of these things that are already in there. And then non-attachment is just letting yourself be open to the possibility that something even better than what you're hoping for could happen, and that you don't have to attach your okayness. I'll be okay if this happens. You're not completely married to a certain outcome. So that's worksheet number 2, and I want you to take those 6 attributes and think about how difficult times in your life could also be met from a place of awe. So awe on a good day could look and sound like, of course, you're thinking, oh my gosh, today is so good, everything feels so amazing, life is so beautiful, so incredible. But it's on the hard days that it's hard to be in a state of awe. So awe and sadness could look and sound like, it could look like, wow, I am really living through another emotion in this human experience, and I'm going to be really gentle with myself through this. And it could look like that when you're thinking about it. Just think, wow, sadness is just a part of life. And it could sound like, I feel really sad today, and I wish I felt better, but I feel really sad today, and so here's what I'm going to do. I gave you some prompts for how to change your thoughts. So here for day 1, this is your prompt for today. I am here, and that is awesome. Wherever you are, just keep saying that to yourself. I am here, and that is awesome. How could I take presence, curiosity, wonder, humility, gratitude, and non-attachment and put them into things like sadness and grief and pain and difficulty and frustration and numbness and, all those kinds of things? Okay, so worksheet number 3 still goes on. Worksheet number 3. It still goes on to do some more of those, but more like awe when life feels chaotic could look and sound like awe when I don't have a lot to give, when I do have a lot to give, when I'm with others, when I'm alone, has all these different situations. So then worksheet number 4 we're going to go on to the things that you and your brain and your thoughts and your habits, your autonomic nervous system is using as reasons for why you can't feel the way that you want to feel and you can't think the way that you want to think. I wish I could feel, I wish I could know, all these wishes. I wish I could do this and this and this. And so the question at the beginning is, what do I think needs to happen first before I can experience awe? And I want you to just be really honest with yourself about the things that you're saying. I wish my life was like this, and I wish other people were like this. And then you take that into number 5, worksheet number 5, and there's all sorts of prompts, and you get to design your thoughts from here, and you get to design the words that come out of your mouth, starting with some of these prompts if you want. I wonder if this, I wonder where that, I just learned how to do this. When something goes wrong, instead of saying, man, everything's always going wrong in my life. We're going to talk a lot about what saying things like that actually does to your life. When things are going wrong, starting with one of these prompts on worksheet number 5, maybe I could do this, even just saying that, maybe I could do this, or I wonder if this, or I just learned this, or what if I could see more of this? It just gets your brain into a space where you're like, I'm going to move past this. Okay. So that's where we're going to start with day 1. I don't want to give you too much more. I do want to remind you that if you're actively grieving or you're having depression or any kind of a mental unwellness, have so much mercy and grace with yourself. Oftentimes you can't will yourself out of those things, and it's really hard to control your thoughts, but these things will still help. But I want you to know that even if you're not suffering with grief or depression or any kind of other mental wellness, that there are people around you that are, and they're doing everything they can to keep their head above water. And so I'm glad everybody's here. So only awesome day 1. I'll see you tomorrow.
So again, there's just 2 little rules. Only let yourself say it if you want more of it, and then try to say new and better things. And only let yourself think it if you want more of it, then try to think new and better things. You're invited to join the Creative Soul Searching Facebook group on Facebook and my YouTube channel called Melody Ross on My Soul Road. See you there.